Welcome to our program today, where we explore impactful initiative under global humanitarian movement. So we are inviting you today to this wonderful discussion that we are going to have, an exclusive one. And today, with us here, I have the Director of Agriculture in Global Humanitarian. So welcome all, and we get in. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Director. So it's my pleasure to be here.
Happy to have you here today. We're going to start by telling us more of who you are.
So my name is Dominic Musembi, and by the privilege of God's grace, I head the Department of Agriculture at Global Humanitarian Movement.
Wonderful. I love that one. Now that we know that agriculture is number 2 objective in global humanitarian movement, can you tell us how sustainable it is and how impactful it is to the organization?
Of course, agriculture is agriculture, and there is flaws in agriculture, there is highs in agriculture. So it hasn't been any different in our organization. Sure. And just the same way, there is those unforeseen issues that always comes to everyone. Also in global humanitarian, it has been the same. There are those times we have not been sustainable through agriculture. There are those moments we have sustained ourselves through agriculture. And so I guess it has been a journey over the period of time we have been around, and also from the moment we introduced agriculture. Now, how sustainable it is that what I can say now is that there's a huge opportunity for agriculture. If you look at the data now, Africa, mostly countries in Africa, they are not able to sustain their population with the food they produce. So we tend to import food produce, which now global humanitarian movement coming in now to try to bridge that gap. We have found a local market, very, very huge. And also we have done, at some point we have done export produce, which also creates a huge market opportunity. I can say in terms of sustainability, agriculture is the only way how we sustain the organization. By the way, we do not have external resources coming in right now. So our main source of income has been agriculture.
So in other words, you're saying that agriculture is the backbone of global humanitarian movement.
Exactly. 100%. So with these market opportunities that we have in the country right now, are trying also to create food security in the country. It has been really a wonderful experience. Mostly when we can produce our farm produce and immediately take them to the market. So in terms of sustainability, we haven't done that bad, but we have not also been there. Again, I believe we are going to discuss about the challenges that we are facing later on. But yes, we are using agriculture as a sustainability method, but we haven't been there exactly. And so I guess going on, we will also explore those gaps and also the solution we have. We have also impacted the community in large.
That's wonderful. Now, mostly when you hear that people, when they hear agriculture, they think of food production.
Yes, sir.
Now, in your perspective, can you tell us today how does it go beyond that in supporting the humanitarian work, agriculture, that is?
Come again, sorry.
Most people, you'll hear people say that when they hear agriculture, they think of food, food production. But now, I wonder, in your perspective, can you tell us how does it go beyond only food, but also in supporting the humanitarian work?
Yeah. That's amazing, and it also I think it goes back to our beliefs about agriculture.
Yes.
There are those people who believe farming is for the old people,
Yes.
the retired people in the community. Now, for example, when a teacher retires from the role of teaching,
Yes.
what comes in mind is that now they are going home to be farmers. But now I think over the time we have redefined the idea of agriculture and all that. Now you are finding young people agriculture, we have young people farming, we have middle age, we have even children who want to understand the idea behind farming. And so apart from food production, we are looking at job creation. We are looking at, now we have professionals in farming. Now it is not the idea that we used to have agriculture is for old people, those who have retired. So for my experience, those few years I've been around, I guess agriculture goes beyond just food production.
Yes.
Now we have job creation, we have utilization of the land that we have. Now we are talking about value addition.
Yes.
Not just producing mangoes alone. We have other products that are coming up because of the mangoes. So in terms of humanitarian,
Yes.
the reason why, number one, we even arguing about humanitarian, it's because the opportunities that we have being limited. So agriculture, with job creation, with professionalism going on, I think we are sorting these issues permanent, mostly by creating these opportunities that young people are engaging in.
Well, I love that. I love that's so powerful. Could you also walk us through now some of the key programs or some of the initiatives your department is currently carrying out in global humanitarian?
Now, again, we also need to understand the whole structure.
Yes.
In global humanitarian movement. Now, global humanitarian movement is a whole institution, is an organization with structure in proper, with the right professionals in place. Now, we don't just farm. We are guided on what to farm, when to farm and all that. So we have agronomists, part of our team. You see? Now their role is mostly their primary role is to advise or has, depending on the market, depending on the climate. So there's what we're doing now, there is what we project to do in the next few months, and there's what we have done before. So maybe before I answer that, I will also want to talk about what we have done before. So we have done French beans, we have done chilies, but and other, mostly we focus with the short time herbs, number one, because again of the market value and all that. Now, we have engaged in different, we have done sukuma wiki, we have done cabbages, we have done spinaches, and all that before. But now we do that based on the advice that we get from our agronomist. Now, for now, we are doing whole. That one. Now, and also we are keeping chicken.
Wonderful.
So by the grace of God, also we have archery. We are doing the whole system. And also that has helped us also to when it comes to partnering with other organizations. And so that is the project that now is his own. So anyone who wants to, maybe wants chicks, reach out to our number. We are going to share our number. Anyone who wants also chicken, full chicken, we have them. So it's a matter of a phone call, one phone call away. And then we got wonderful. You.
So that is some of the initiative that you're having at the moment.
At the moment,
at the organization. I love that. Now, I want us to also understand this, Bernard Dominic, and how are these programs reaching the grassroots?
Yeah, nice.
especially small-scale farmers and vulnerable communities?
Now, when we are talking about vulnerability of a community,
Yeah.
it's quite wide because now we are talking how vulnerable are they? Are they vulnerable because they don't have land? Are they vulnerable because they don't have resources? Or are they vulnerable because I mean, maybe different reasons? Number one, we how global humanitarian movement operates is that
Yes.
we have number one, we after now we have guys from the other departments. Of course, you are going to share that within your program. So now they normally come to us.
Yes.
Number one, where we start with training them.
Yeah, how?
There's a person who has a land, the land has water. What they have is the information part. So we make sure that we train them. That's how one way of how we are impacting the community. And then number two, after training them, there are those ones that have land, there are those ones that doesn't have land. And then you find that there are those also have land, but they don't have maybe resources.
Yes.
A place where they don't have water. Now, how we are dealing with that is that global humanitarian, we have our land.
Wow.
Though the land cannot, of course, accommodate everyone.
Yes.
So we try to manage the space that we have.
Yes.
So we have been giving some people a portion of land, not big. Now, after training, we give them a land.
You're right.
And then we expect that within the period that we agree with them, 6 months, probably 6 months, mostly has been 6 months, we help them to establish their farm. And then after that, they are able to sell the produce to us. Then we are able now to connect with the international market, local market, the available market, and all that. And then after giving them the money, we believe that now they have information and they have some capital whereby now they can start their own venture.
Wow.
So that's how we have also impacted the community. And then number three, our farms that we have.
Yes.
Like now we have a farm in Machakos.
Yes.
The guys who are in Machakos, they have been employed from the community.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So by employing that again, we are also impacting the community. And I think there are also other ways. Now we are going to value addition.
Yes.
We are looking at also increasing the number of the production and also the employment.
Yeah.
So as we grow bigger, more people from the community are coming in. They are able to feed their families. They are able to take their children to school. They are able also to be transformed in one way or another.
Wow.
So yeah, it's great impact that we are seeing transformation in the community.
Wonderful. Yeah. Well, thank you, Bwana Director. Also, as you know, the world is changing every other day.
Yeah.
We have got the innovation is coming up. Things are changing in the sector of, especially the sector of agriculture. Now, as an organization, are there any modern farming methods or technologies that you are integrating within the system?
But again, I also want to go back where our organization is right now. Our organization has been fully dependent in agriculture.
Yes.
And before that, we used to fund the organization internally. So in terms of resources, we are experiencing that limitation at some point, that kind of limitation. But yes, we do not just farm. As I mentioned earlier, we have agronomists, experts in farming. So what do you think about when you hear an expert coming? You are thinking about technology. So we are testing the soil at some point.
Wow.
We are also improving in terms of irrigation and all that. So we haven't been there where we want to be in terms of packaging professionally, in terms of the technology. But slowly I can identify now our technology is improving and all that. And also the idea of our having professionals. They don't just advise from anywhere.
They do it practically?
Yeah, they do it practically. They advise using the current trends. Like, for example, right now, you notice a lot of change when it comes to climate circles.
Yes.
Now, for example, now it's raining heavily in April.
You're right.
Earlier, we used to experience those circles differently. So today is not those days when you used to look at the moon.
The moon and the changes of the...
And the sun. Maybe you used to observe certain behavior of animals, certain behavior of trees. Today, things have changed. Yes. So, yes. So, for us, technology is one of the dependent factors that we... Yeah,
I love that.
And by the way, a global humanitarian movement. We are also inviting innovations of young people. Very soon, you are going to see young people, volunteers coming in. What we are trying to create, we are trying to create the future.
Yes.
We are trying to imagine 50 years from now. So we also at some point, we have that in mind, that we will be also coming up with our own technology that is going basically to help us on the issues that we are facing.
Now, just on that, now in terms that we are in the urban center, in the city, how innovation is coming in, especially with the people living in Nairobi. That's exactly what I wanted also, that you tell us how people within the city, the setup, are also getting involved in this agriculture.
By the way, you people also need to understand that global humanitarian is an urban setup organization. And then we are talking about agriculture. Now, imagine a space where someone has a house, and then you have like 10 by 10 space. Then you want to establish a kitchen garden. You see? So it is possible, even in your own balcony. It is very possible to do something, and I've seen that, by the way, with most of our members that maybe the whole generation. They also want to establish something small, maybe to depend on. Now, for example, today, one tomato. One tomato is going for 15 shillings. 15, 20, 25 shillings. You find that for 50 shillings, you only have 3 tomatoes. Imagine if someone has a 10 by 10 farm just outside your house.
Just a small garden within
you can do a lot with it. So that's how we are trying to open people's minds, to tell them that you can have also a playground, but also at the back of the house, if you have a space, you can do a lot with it.
Wow.
Yeah. So agriculture is for everyone, whether urban setup, village setup, everyone.
I love this because I'm trying to look at agriculture because it's let people not just understand that agriculture is all about food.
Yes.
Yeah. So we can do more.
We can do a lot. And then there are people said, by the way, I also have a funny story, how I wanted to get to agriculture. I as studies in high school. But then the first day when I got to high school, my agriculture teacher took us to the farm that particular day. And then it happened that there was a lot of rains, and it was Muranga somewhere. So the soil is red soil. So we went to the farm, and coming out, I noticed how my shoes, my shoes was dirty, my trouser was already dirty. And from that day, I said, this is not something I really want to do. But now growing up, having created that also idea of agriculture, I'm noticing that you don't have to farm to be a farmer. You can also be within the value chain, and then you benefit.
Well, thank you so much, Director, Mr. Dominic, Director of Agriculture, Global Humanitarian. It was an honor to have you today. And please, our viewers, stay tuned. We are coming back after the break. We have more about this.
Thank you so much.
We are getting much. Thank you and welcome again.
Amen.
We are